For 100 years, Minnehaha has remained faithful to its founder's mission, helping students achieve their potential in academics, arts, and athletics while growing in Christian knowledge and grace. Today, nearly 12,000 Minnehaha Academy alumni use their gifts and talents daily to make a positive impact in all 50 states and 30 countries around the world.
Through our centennial year, we celebrated God's faithfulness to Minnehaha Academy. And now it's time to look to the future as we give thanks for the past. Your participation in the Centennial Campaign will allow us to update our science facilities and laboratory equipment, offer more leading-edge science, technology, engineering, and math courses, and ensure our students learn in an optimal environment. As a result, they will be prepared to compete in college and in a global economy and make a difference in the world.
The research is really clear. The best way to learn science is to do science. It is to build a robot, build a model, launch a projectile, run an EKG, run a gel. To learn what it's like to be a scientist by doing science now in high school.
We sent a microlab up to the International Space Station to study how polymers settle in space. We're going to take it back to Earth and study it under an electron microscope to see what actually happened up there, because it's something that's never been tested before.
One goal of our science department is to teach students to think like scientists. We're looking for students who are interested in engineering, health science research, and chemical research. And our teachers have those interests as well. What we would like to do is to be able to expand that same vital, rich research experience to all of our students. The endowment will allow our teachers to increase their professional development experiences and bring that work to the students. I think that with new facility and continued funding for equipment and technology and training for our teachers, that our school could also become well known for its work in certain research areas.
There is so much new information and new technology available that it's important that we as teachers can keep up with what the scientific community is doing. It's important for donors to invest in science and science education at Minnehaha so that we can provide the best opportunities for our students that are available.
Having people partner with our department to provide new equipment and new facilities that are going to allow us to do new experiments, better experiments, experiments that have more learning objectives that will really prepare students for what they're going to see in college science courses. If we are using materials that they have already seen, then they're really going to have a leg up on the other students in their classes when it comes time to get into the lab and actually do science.
We have a certain historical beauty to our 1913 science facilities, but the way science is now taught and the way students learn science now is not the same as when those buildings were originally built. To upgrade those facilities, to renovate those facilities, we'll be able to provide our students with what they need for 21st century explorations in science. Those experiences now that can set the trajectory of their lives in terms of God's calling for them and how they might use their gifts to serve their world and to problem solve, to invent, to heal, to discover.
If we are going to prepare our students for complex, rigorous science and mathematical concepts, we need to build early. My vision for the students at Minnehaha's lower and middle school is that they would have opportunities daily and routinely to be exploring and creating. They would have opportunities to do inquiry-based learning where they themselves are discovering.
As we launch the Centennial Campaign, together we can set the course for the next 10, 20, and even 100 years.
These teachers, you can tell, genuinely care about how the students do, and not just in the classroom, but outside of it too.
Your investment in the future of our school through the endowment and through science programs will guarantee today's and tomorrow's students a vibrant future.